Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Monique. If you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little different than the two previous ones. We're going to talk about my postpartum experience. I wrote everything I want to talk about today in my notepad so that I don't forget anything. And without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. I'm gonna start with my postpartum weight loss. Today I was very fortunate because it didn't take me a long time to lose all my pregnancy weight. It only took me 3 weeks to lose 30 pounds. And throughout my pregnancy, I only gained 18 or 17 pounds. It was less than 20 pounds that I gained. And what was I doing different that helped? Honestly, besides breastfeeding and drinking a lot of water, nothing. And that's pretty much it. Not much about the pregnancy weight loss. I'm not gonna lie by saying that I was eating so healthy, vegetables every day, fruits every day. No, because I wasn't doing that. I didn't change anything on my diet. I was still eating pretty much the same thing, which is everything. And I don't have like specific time I have to eat. I usually eat just anytime I'm hungry. That's it about my postpartum weight loss. The second part will be the healing process. I gotta tell you, mine took a long time. They usually say it can take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, but mine took 13 weeks. And I think it also depends on your cut and how fast your body heals. I had pretty deep cuts and my pain was extremely bad. I remember prior to giving birth, I had talked to one of my friends and my sisters and my mother, and I gotta tell you, those are some really strong women because they made it sound and seem so easy. I was so ready. I was like, okay, let me do this. The first week is gonna be bad. It's just gonna stink the most when I use the bathroom, when I go pee, but no, that's not it. I don't think anything can prepare you for that kind of pain. The things that helped me, I would say I will always take my painkillers because I always needed them for the pain, and the hazel pads. Those were my best friends. Usually from the hospital, they give you the mesh pennies, they give you the postpartum pads, they give you the numbing spray, the witch hazel pad, and the cooling pack. I actually got a lot of them from the hospital, so that when I got home, the only things I had to get from Target were the postpartum pads and the witch hazel pads actually. But after like 2 weeks, I switched from the postpartum pad from just the thick regular pads. I was using the brand Always because I found those more comfortable, and I was using the night one. The night one is pretty thick because I found comfort in them as well. I tried the thin ones, but they were hurting. They were extremely uncomfortable. So I stuck with those for the remaining of the healing process. So the things that helped me in order: painkillers, witch hazel pads, the numbing spray, the cool pack. You also get a spray bottle. That's also your best friend because while heating, you can't wipe. You have to use the spray bottle and just tap, because if you wipe, you're gonna hurt yourself. They tell you when you pee, you put warm water in the bottle. So while you're peeing, you have to spray the water. That way the urine can mix with the water so that it doesn't burn the area. Most people usually say going number 1 is the extremely painful one. Although in my experience, I think the number 2 was the extremely painful one. I remember this one time I was at my sister. I don't think I've ever been that frustrated ever in my life. I went to go number two after holding it in for so long. I was just sitting on the ball. I tried like a couple of times and I was like, I'm not doing this, because you deal with postpartum constipation. So it's really hard to push. And while pushing, you feel like your wound is just gonna reopen. Oh, that's literally how it felt. It was extremely painful. I remember just sitting on the ball and just crying, literally crying like a baby, because that will also happen. I was feeling extremely frustrated. I was feeling tired. Um, I couldn't do it. And I came out of the bathroom. My sister saw my face and she asked if I was okay. I told her no, because it's extremely frustrating. You can't use the bathroom. So she went out and got me the stool softeners. And I gotta tell you, it helped a lot, a lot. And I took the maximum pills that I could. And after like a few hours, it helped me a lot. It was still painful, but if I have to measure the pain, it was less painful. Those are the things that helped me with the healing process. The witch hazel pads, the mesh pennies, the numbing spray, the cool pack, and big pads. But yes, that was my experience on the healing. Extremely painful. My body is my body, your body is your body. Your pain level might be different than mine, you know. The third one is gonna be the most talked about, the postpartum depression. I was very fortunate as well because I had a very supporting family. My family was there in every way that you can think of. But with usually postpartum depression or depression in general, the most help that you need is the mental help and the emotional help, which I had from my family, and I'm extremely grateful to them. But I know it's tougher for other women because a lot of people out there, they don't have people, you know, or if even if they have people, those people aren't available to them, which makes it extremely hard when you have to deal with things like that on your own without any help. So to those, I would just suggest that you seek help from like a therapist, because I remember after getting home, they were always calling the doctor. My doctor was always calling, or one of the nurses, they were always calling to check on me, to make sure that I'm good. My mind is at the right place, and as a first-time mom, they also know it's not easy. So there will be a lot of frustrations, and yeah, they actually suggested a therapist for me. I saw the therapist for about, I would say, a month, but then I stopped because it's very hard for me to completely open to the point of being vulnerable. And what usually helps me the most is prayers. That's my therapy, and that has always been my therapy. When I feel some type of way, I feel down or I feel depressed or I'm going through a lot, I I get in a room where I'll be there all by myself. It can either be on my knees or sitting on the bed or laying on the bed, but I talk to God. It's not necessarily like a prayer, it's just a conversation. I sit and I talk to God. I call Him and I talk to Him, because He is actually the only person I can be as vulnerable as I can get, or that's the only way I can be vulnerable. So I just open up, completely up to Him. I cry like a baby. If I have to scream, I scream. And I talk for as long as I want. Everything that I've been holding in, all the frustration, everything, I just pour everything out. And after I'm done, I feel, it's like the feeling is unexplainable. It's just, you feel like a huge weight has been lifted up you. I feel renewed, I feel fresh, I feel better, and I feel at peace. It's like I've talked to the therapist. They are good at what they do, really, really good. They have a lot of experience. But the feeling I will get with her is not the same feeling I get with the type of therapy I like to do. That's why I stick to what makes me better. And that's for everyone out there. Whatever makes you better. People don't like seeing therapists. I don't blame you, because I'm the same way. If you find something that helps you better, some people like nature, and just do it as long as it will help you. If you are a new mother and you're going through it, please seek for help. If you don't have any, please do, because a lot of people tend to harm themselves or harm the baby. But yes, like I said, I was very fortunate, and I can never ever thank my family enough. That will be it for the postpartum depression. The last one will be the postpartum hair loss. That's one thing I was the most confused about, because that's one thing I did not know about. I thought maybe my hair was damaged from coloring it. I maybe thought it was time for me to color it back to its natural color, but no. I talked about it with my sister. She said, "Oh yeah, that's a postpartum hair loss." I was like, "Wait, is that something?" Because I did not know about that. But yes, some people have it worse. I had it bad, but not crazy. When I touch my hair, I would literally have hair all over my fingers and my hand. And I started wearing a lot of wigs to prevent myself from touching my hair all the time. So, but right now it's a lot better. I don't have the issue anymore. It lasted for some months, but then it just went back to normal, which I'm extremely grateful for. I have no problem shaving my hair, because I'm always shaving my hair anyway. But yes, people go through it badly to the point where they have to shave the hair off. But so moms out there, help your mama out with some tips. I'm a new mother. My daughter is almost 11 months. So please, if you have any tips, write them down below in the comment section. And also, I would love to, if you're a mother, I would love to know about your experience, the things you went through, how bad they were. I would love to know. And to future mothers, don't let any of these put fear in your heart. We're all different. My experience is not your experience. We all experience it differently. So if you're still here watching, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, and share. And until next time,